You lovely people, welcome to the channel. We got the latest here on another things that never happened about AH. So apparently now AH was trolled by Saudi baked bots during Johnny Depp court battle. So this is an article that came out the 27th of February, written by this woman, and she thought was a good idea to talk about a trial that took place 2 years ago, almost now, basically. Amber Heard was the victim, of course, oh my god, of a trolling campaign by accounts linked to Saudi Arabia, according to new investigation. Investigation, first of all, by who? That would be kind of interesting to know. Nobody's investigating anything. All right, can I watch this freaking article, which I already don't want to do, but this is already annoying in me. All right, let's go this one. So, here we get Xavier Greenwood and Alexi Mostrous, who trolled Amber. This came out the 26th. Nobody trolled Amber. Received a barrage of online after alleging that the Hollywood actor had oh my god, still... The way they talk about this is still like completely denying the fact that Johnny Depp won a defamation case against this person that was found to be basically the one mistreating him. Our findings. We asked Zhuan Chen and Kai Zheng Yang, this information and computer expert, to analyze a database containing around 1 million tweets posted in 2020 and 2021. All the tweets were critical of AH. In Chen's opinion, more than 50% of tweets in the database came from inauthentic accounts. First of all, we are talking about 3 years ago. This guy still is calling X Twitter. He's talking about the past. He's still talking about things that they brought probably to the trial with their expert, right? Data expert, right? To the trial. So they're just rehashing stuff and they're trying to make it sound like as if it's new, if it's something that a new revelation. The Saudi connection. During the investigation, we found a particularly interesting set of pro-Depp accounts. On the surface, they look exactly like accounts run by genuine Johnny Depp fans, tweeting about him up to 20 times a day. They also attack AH, calling her a liar and disgusting. Today, these accounts only tweet in English, but we found hundreds of other deleted messages all in Arabic. None of them mention Depp or any other celebrity. Instead, most praise the Saudi regime and the authoritarian ruler Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Alright, to me this type of article, it's just gaslighting manipulation. What they're trying to do is that they're trying to find a needle in a haystack, and by referencing that there are like some account, maybe they found 2 accounts or something, that whatever, they're bots. I mean, there are bots everywhere anyhow. I cannot even leave a message or react to something on X or somewhere else that I get bots replying immediately. So this is the reality of the internet today. And so that you go find maybe some accounts which they're whatever bots, that means absolutely nothing. But the fact that they're trying to allude that, you know, those accounts, they were doing English stuff and then they write in Arabic and they are supportive of the regime, and by this they sort of want to do the stretch of connecting it to Depp, probably next step, right? Which we already seen it, and the connection between the dictator. If Saudi Arabia has a long history of using bots and paid for trolls to promote its ruler and disparage its opponent. Oh my god, Mamma mia, I hate to be always right. Not always. Sometimes. The regime runs so many bots on Twitter that they are known collectively as the electronic files. So, even then, you're giving us this sort of insight that has absolutely nothing to do with the actor, with Johnny Depp. But they're trying to stretch the connection. The Johnny Depp accounts showed similar patterns and behavior. My first reaction is to look like they are totally from the flies, Bradley Hope, the author of a book about MBS, told us there are the Saudi Ministry of Flies accounts. Saudi money is financing 2 of Depp's latest movie. You see, they're doing all stretches. They're trying to make connections. I hate this type of journalism because it's like really trying with the biased look to find the connection to make the case, which it doesn't exist, right? That in this case, Amber H is a victim of something that never took place. If anything, those freaking people are the ones that they use bots to target, like real YouTubers. You know, most of us YouTubers, they have been attacked by bots programmed by the AH stands, being reported, be this, be that, shadow banned, and all that kind of mumbo jumbo. And still to this day, if you go on X, the traffic of this person, mostly it's inaccurate. I mean, you can probably check some of, if you check some of the videos of that Umbrella guy, actually, I think he has done some videos talking about the bot programming of AH, which probably they targeted him as well. So I think he's more versed on this field. I've watched some videos, so I'm aware of this. But the fact that they're trying to make this connection, they're trying to find some other thing. I saw yesterday that the bots were Russian, right? Now today the bots are Saudi Arabia, because there was this other article about Saudi Arabia, Johnny Depp doing movies with the Saudis. When the Saudis are buying like military equipment from the US already for like decades, billions of US military stuff. And not only, they're invested in the US, they're invested in Europe, they're invested in probably, I don't want to say Apple, I'm pretty sure they're invested in Apple, they're invested in Google, they're invested in all kinds of things. Movies, companies, radio station, broadcasting station, you name it. So just to cherry pick that Johnny Depp is being financed through France and through other companies, some of his movies, well, big deal, AH probably wishes that she got some Saudi money for whatever movie, which most likely will never happen. What I see here happening, it's 2 things. There is the activism on one side, the activism of the toxic feminist, which they are trying to spearhead the cause. And the cause, which is believe women at all cost, cannot have a male prevailing in the court of law. They cannot have a guy that actually it's a victim, because they don't believe that. These toxic feminists, they don't believe in this shit. So all these women, that they're rallying behind AH, they're rallying behind her not so much because they really believe in her, because they want to believe in the cause of believing women at all cost. So there is this absolutely ideological war against, facts. And this is something that we see all the time. It's a little bit like political opponents. This is not going to stop, because these people, they will continue to try, as time passes, as people loses motivation to fight back, right? The supporter of Johnny Depp and so on. Those sleazy human beings, they will always be there trying to regain a position in the hierarchy of power. So I see those 2 things happening. And so you can rest assured more of this will happen later on. And it's not necessarily because everybody loves AH, but it's more the largest picture of this whole activism, political ideology of new feminism and wokeism and all that kind of stuff that does not tolerate, first of all, there is a gigantic amount of misandry, and they don't tolerate mostly men. And it sounds extreme to say this, but honestly, this is the only explanation I can give for people like this, which they write articles of this low level, right? Like literally, this is like really crap. And they're still trying to sell this crap to you as if they found something new that we don't know. And like I said, I sometimes try to stay away from this thing because I'm tired also of giving space or giving effort, giving energy to all these trolls, because they are the trolls. They are the ones that they go after whatever, let's say, illicit method to gain traction. And ironically, we give them energy by publicizing them, by reacting to them, by reacting to this type of stuff. But like I said, it's very tricky because they will continue. They will continue to find things which, they are in the gray areas of things. And they will try to see if it sticks. They will try to see if they can make it work. With enough time, with enough effort, with enough persistence, so to speak, with this toxic persistence, right? They're going to try to rectify the past. I'm sorry to say that, but this is what we're dealing with. And I'm sick like up to here, honestly. So, anyway, I know that there's other people fighting the fight. That Umbrella guy is there. There is also Popcorn Planet. There is Colonel Kurtz. There are many which they're fighting the fight. And I'll try to do my part whenever I can, of course. And let me know your thoughts on this as well. All right? I'll catch you later. Take care of yourself.